what is it about Daboll that he kind of knows when to go for the kill there a little bit?
Yeah, he wants to throw it. He wants to put up points, and that's why we love him and why we love playing for him. So, but we just gotta do our jobs day in and day out. So he has the confidence to be able to call that type of stuff down the stretch, and he really trusts us, and it kind of shows with that play calling, and that's what we want from him, and he's gonna give it to us.
What's up there, Bills Mafia? Big Jim here, and we're back after another big W. We're up to 4-0 now, and if you're like me, you're trying to contain the hype a little bit. It's a really exciting time to be a Bills fan, and the team is starting to get some national attention. Deservedly so. Josh came up big again this week, squarely and definitively earning his spot in the MVP discussion for anybody that still doubted it. I've been on that train for a bit now. Feel free to check out the Week 2 video. When I was watching this game, I tried to look a little deeper than just Josh's performance. I wanted to try to figure out why Brian Daboll's system was getting the most out of the players. What's he doing that helps get these receivers so open? Why can't defenses stop us? The answer was kind of obvious to me after week 4. He's been using a lot of motion and deception in order to create confusion in the defense and separation for the receivers. The first play I want to look at today is possibly my favorite play that the Bills offense has run all season. It's late in the first quarter, 3rd and 13. It's an obvious passing down. Normally I would despise running a drag route in this situation. It is a common strategy to throw it short of the sticks where the defense will almost let you make the completion, then trust your receiver to get the yards you need. But a drag route? He's got to run 10 yards. That's a lot to ask. Not for Brian Daboll. McKenzie's going to be the receiver here, and he does indeed catch the pass with about 10 yards left to go. So why is this drag route more than meets the eye? Because it's really a screenplay in disguise. The difference here is the linemen don't release, and it's the other wide receivers that create the wall or the escort that McKenzie has to run behind. It's a gorgeous play design. Because the linemen are holding their blocks, no one's ready for it. No one drops back to clog up the throwing lane. The defensive backs are almost blocking themselves here. They're trying not to let Davis, Diggs, or Brown get behind them. Singletary's even able to release down the field and block the defender who's locked in man coverage with McKenzie, while everyone else on the defense is basically blitzing. Daboll has the whole Raiders defense working for him on this play, and they've got no idea it's happening until it's way too late. With the bird's eye view, you can watch it all unfold easily. McKenzie catches the pass, runs around his blocker, and he gets escorted to the sticks by the wall of receivers. Again, beautiful design and execution by all 11 players on the field. Next, let's look at the first TD pass of the day to Gabriel Davis. Daboll uses motion with Dawson Knox to reveal man coverage pre-snap. This puts Knox on the end of the line of scrimmage. On the snap, he scrapes across the line to block on the backside. Davis releases with his hands out like he's trying to help block. Between that and the play-action fake, the defender responsible for Davis bites hard on the run. This allows the rookie to release downfield with nobody within 5 yards in any direction. To me, the best part of this play is that Diggs is wide open, and he's also the primary read on the play. You can see Josh look there first, and Diggs is raising his hand, begging for the ball. But Josh has so much time in the pocket and such great vision of the field that he manages to find Davis by himself in the end zone. The pass to Diggs is a big play and a first down, but a free TD to Davis is the correct read, and Josh finds it. When people say things like he sees the whole field if a game is really slowed down for him, this is what they're talking about. He's not just mindlessly checking his reads in order and chucking it down as soon as he finds somebody he thinks he can hit. He's seeing the whole field, and he's making the correct decision. It's an important distinction to make when the scheme is getting multiple receivers open on the same play. Let's go next to another first quarter play. Daboll uses multiple motions pre-snap here. To start, Knox moves across the line of scrimmage and nobody follows him, telling Josh that it's a zone defense. He then brings McKenzie to fake the jet sweep. This allows the extra defensive back who lined up on him to blitz freely, and the play action freezes the second-level defenders. This creates a soft spot in the zone for Diggs to work in, and it's an easy pitch and catch for 10 yards. The motion creates confusion and space for the receivers to run their routes. Next, I want to look at a key third down conversion, this time in the second quarter. Singletary starts split out wide and moves back into the backfield. Then Davis spreads the defense out by moving to the outside. Both Davis and Singletary are going to run vertical routes and clear out their defenders. Diggs and Smoke are going to run crossing drag patterns over the middle. This is going to create traffic for the defenders. Whichever of the two gets open gets the ball, and Diggs draws the double coverage to his side of the field. Brown makes the catch and finds the yardage he needs to keep the chains moving. It's a simple and well-designed play that allows Josh to take what the defense gives him. How about in the fourth quarter? We've been uncharacteristically aggressive in the fourth thus far, and the use of motion and deception plays a big role there as well. Here it's 1st and 10 on the Raiders' side of the field. Croft reveals the man coverage scheme with his motion and stays in to block. This, as well as the play action, freezes the defender, leaving an easy completion on the crossing route that has been incredibly deadly for Buffalo all season long. Does it affect the run game? You better believe it. Here we see Tyler Kroft motion to the left side, stacking that side of the line in a classic run formation. Motioning a blocker to the left side is a pretty solid indicator of a run to the left, so the D-line shifts to their right. The entire right side of the offensive line crashes down on a blocker to the left. Again, this is movement that sells a left side run. Only Kroft and Cody Ford tip their hands and move to the right here, giving away the play. And by the time Singletary makes the counter move, the damage is already done. The D-line has already shifted to exactly where the O-line wants him to be. Kroft makes his way to pick up the linebacker, and Motor is taken down by the cornerback after a 6-yard gain. Daboll really does deserve an incredible amount of credit for our offensive explosion. He and McBean have really redefined the process for how to mentor and develop a quarterback prospect, and nothing creates a desirable head coaching candidate like developing a superstar QB. At this rate, it's basically a certainty that this is our last season with Daboll calling the offense, and that hire is going to be well-deserved. Each year he's crafted a game plan and called plays that puts his guys in the best chance to succeed. He's been patient and effective with managing the offense and, let's be honest, putting training wheels on it last season. A team like the Houston Texans would be fools not to try to lure Daboll away from us. Let's hope they continue to make the most of this opportunity, and if we really hit the jackpot, we'll get to keep him, but honestly, I'm not holding my breath. Barring any postponement, it's time to trash the Titans in Week 5. They've had some serious problems on defense this season, so I like our odds to extend the streak and make Week 6 a battle for the top of the AFC. Don't get me wrong, Tennessee's not going to go down easily, but I think they struggle to keep up with Josh on the scoreboard. Tannehill would have to have a career day amidst all the distractions and hoops they've had to jump through to quell a COVID outbreak in the locker room. It's possible, but I'm betting on our Bills. Let's get a win and get home healthy. Please like this video and leave a comment to let me know which wide receiver you think has the most catches in Week 5. If you did like the video and you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications when my videos go live. I'll see you next week, Mafia.